Dan Illman, Mike Beer, taking a look back at the 2021 Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Sprint at Del Mar. And in our preview, we wondered if there was something rotten in Denmark concerning Gamine. Sure, she'd won all of her races in 2021. She just didn't look like the same filly. She was favored in the Filly and Mare Sprint. She came up a little bit short. Let's break from the gate. Gamine is the number 5. She's going to show her customary early speed. She's going to be confronted early, however, to the filly to her outside, the quality 3-year-old Bella Sofia.
Yeah, the two favorites are going to go to the front here. It's exactly what it looked like was going to happen on paper. Gamine does make the lead. The 3-year-old sticks with her to the outside. It's not that often, Dan, I don't think that you'll say when a 2-5 shot, especially one with the name recognition of Gamine, when 2-5 shots like her get beat, you don't often say that it's not that surprising. I don't think this was that surprising.
Tracking the solid pace, Edgeway, and on the outside, the eventual winner, the hard-knocking CC. And CC's really got a nice trip in here. The two favorites are working hard up front. Edgeway's going to try to make an early move down towards the inside, and CC's just spying what's going on and waiting for her opportunity to pounce.
It is a perfect trip, but it's a perfect trip that she really made herself. It's not like she came from way out of it and runs this field over, Dan. She kept herself in that position as those 3 horses in front of her sort of battled around the turn. She's right on top of them at the top of the stretch and really doesn't have that much trouble taking over either. This is a very easy win for this horse.
It is CC in front in her race to lose, and she does not lose it. And Edgeway runs the race of her career to finish second. Gamine is trying hard. She finishes third, better than the test winner, Bella Sofia. CC, a grade 1 winner of the Apple Blossom at Oaklawn, going 2 turns. Michael McCarthy has had a tremendous 2021, Mike. He won the Preakness. He won this race with CC, and he made the right decision midway through the year to turn CC back in distance and point for this race, instead of going up against the real killers of the division and the distaff.
Yeah, it worked here for sure. Ultimately, you would have to say that he made the right move. She had won a couple of graded stakes prior to this. She was no match for Gamine in the Ballerina up at Saratoga when that horse had a much easier time of it up on the early lead in that race here. They set a better trip. That Gamine took some pressure, wasn't up to the task, and CC got another very big win here.
100 buyer speed figure for CC. As we take a look at the order of finish, does CC become the Filly and Mare Sprint champion? Does she knock Gamine from her perch with this victory?
I mean, it's certainly possible. I guess I'll have to give that more thought when it's actually, time to vote. Gamine did win 2 grade 1s earlier this year, but, it's not like she was so dominant in this division throughout the year. She didn't run a lot. When they turned up here in a race that it kind of felt like she had to win, she got beat.
Edgeway came into this race a little bit slow on figures, but if you'd watched her races, you knew she had a little bit of talent. Joel Rosario spied the hole down towards the inside. He went for it, and she ran really well.
Yeah, I thought she ran really well here, too. She felt like a horse who probably had to take a step forward to beat the 2 favorites. But they went pretty aggressively with her in here. I still think she was only second best, Dan, but making that move when she did to go, join those leaders on the pace and to still finish second in a pretty clear-cut second at that, I thought she ran really well in this race.
Test and Gallant Bloom winner Bella Sofia pressed Gamine on the outside, finished a tired 4th. She had a pretty hard campaign, I guess, through the summer, and pushing Gamine through those fast fractions didn't help her cause.
Well, this was a big test for her. She had won the grade 1 test against 3-year-olds when she sort of sat up close to a relatively modest pace for that division. She was a convincing winner that day. She, buried some modest older horses in the Gallant Bloom, but this was clearly going to be a tougher test for her. She took the race to Gamine and she wasn't good enough.
Taking a look at the prices. CC, mild upset in the Filly and Mare Sprint, $14.40 for trainer Michael McCarthy. Edgeway second, Gamine third, $4.35 in the 2021 Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Sprint.